Alright guys, so this is an engine detail we're going to do today. As you can see, the car has 86,300 miles. I don't think the engine was ever cleaned within those 86,300 miles. It's pretty bad. So, we are going to make that change. It's just nasty. What we're going to be using today is Meguiar's All-Purpose Cleaner Plus Straight solution. Straight. I also want to point out, for the interior detail, I used it 3-to-1, not 1-to-3, 3-to-1. 3 parts APC Plus to 1 part water. I want to fix that because I saw that, I made that mistake. We're going to be using this big brush, flag tipped, soft type of brush, should I say, for around here, up in there. Be using this easy, what is this? Wheelmaster, should I say? I don't know. This is pretty much for the back of here, but we're going to be using it for the tight corners, all up in here and stuff. Let's get up in there. Small version of that big brush for the big pieces of the car, like the big bad, like this whole piece right here. And then the nice Wheel Woolies boar's hair brush for the other pieces. Nice tight spaces over in here. These types of things make it look all purty. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take stuff out of the corners like this. We're going to go around the whole car. Just throw it out. Some stuff you might need compressed air for, like down in here. If you could see that, I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, you can see that down in there. But for this stuff, just try and take out as best as we can. We're using the power washer today, 2800 psi. This will act as, you know, compressed air sort of for me. I don't believe in covering anything up because if you think about it, this gets wet anyways, so that's about it. But everything else is usually pretty much, I mean, from what I can see, is pretty much covered up anyways, so so that's it. So, but yeah, no, I don't believe in covering stuff up. You guys want to, you guys can just throw a plastic bag in there, but I don't believe in it. I haven't had anything bad happen to me yet, so once I have something bad happen to me, then I will put stuff in, but as of right now, nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this fired up because it is loud. And I'm just going to do a light mist across the whole thing. Nothing too close. I'm going to probably stay at it like this distance, spraying everything down. And then I'm going to come in with the APC and just drench it. Again, very liberal with that because 1, it's cheap, and 2, it gets the job done if used correctly. So I'll be back with you guys in a couple of minutes. Alright you guys, you can see we have it rinsed out now. Everything's rinsed down. Again, I wasn't too close. I stayed at as far as this distance, and I just misted, as you say, down. And you can see most of it is, a majority of it is clean. Now everything else is just going to be the stuck on dirt and grime that is on the car. Sorry about that. Got cut out, but yeah. Tried to get as much of the stuff out as I can. I still got some stuff, little things in here that are trying to get up, but as you see, a majority of it is on the ground. But now we're just going to spray it down with some APC. Alright, and you just, like I said, liberal. you guys get some on the paint, like say I'll just spray it right here. You get it on the paint, it will eat off any wax that you have. I have no wax on right now, so I'm not worried about that. But if you do get some on the paint, so like you're spraying like this, and see how I got some over there, it will eat the paint. So, you know, just be careful, should I say, because, you know, just put on more wax. I don't know what I could really suggest to you. Just throw on some more wax. You guys are probably asking, you know, why am I saying this stuff is cheap? You know, it is pretty cheap. I use this place called Detailers Club. Well, now it's Auto Ality. Owned by T. Eric Allen. It's in Pittsburgh. I'm in Jersey, so when I order stuff from there, it's usually here by the next day with FedEx. I'm part of the Detailers Club. It's $50 annually, and you get a discounted rate for stuff like this. It's unbelievable. I can't tell you the prices of it because it's just not allowed, should I say. Got in trouble one time. Someone got in trouble for mentioning the prices, and one of the vendors got pissed off. So, but I do recommend you buy it because you will save the money that you spend within the first order. You'll save the $50. First order I did around like $1,000 worth, a couple thousand worth, and I think I saved like $200, $300 that I would have spent at like Auto Geek, you know, stuff like that, Detailers Domain stuff. So it's up to you guys, you know. I'm just recommending something, and their customer service is unbelievable. So that's why I just use the hell out of this because it's cheap. But yeah, I don't recommend these things getting wet, or I mean cleaning them. You can hose them down. I wouldn't spray some of this cleaner on it because it leaves like a white film. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible, as if you could possibly see. But I'm gonna cut you guys out. I'm gonna start brushing it down. Well, actually, you know what? I'll show you. I'll just take this for instance and foam it up. Get it everywhere. You know, the dipstick. You know, and we're just gonna do that to the whole entire car, whether it be this brush, that big brush, the red brush, or the smaller of the big brush, and just go about this whole car, and then hose it down again staying from this distance, just misting it down so it all comes off. And then we'll use compressed air. I actually have a compressor right there, so we'll just get that. I'll show you the blowing tip, and we'll probably just blow it out. So stay tuned, guys. Alright, you guys, so this is the final product. After about 6-7 squirts down, cleaned it all up. Still a little soap running. That's no big deal though. This thing holds a lot of water. When the soap hits it, it'll hold the soap. But the main thing is that it's absolutely clean everywhere. So take your time with this. It'll come out great. And then we get to dress it. We'll be dressing it, I think, with either Chemicals VRP or Black on Black. Some of the spots, big spots, will dress with Chemicals Guys VRP, and then Chemical Guys Black on Black will be like this stuff, all the hoses and stuff that we can't really get by hand. So we'll do that. Right now we're gonna get a big towel and dry everything off, and then little stuff we're just gonna blow out real quick. Also, just to note, I want to also note this because water will get in there. I'm not going to go right away and start up the car. I still have to wash the car, so it'll have some time to dry today. It's about 50 degrees out here in Jersey, so we're going to let it sit, and this car is going to probably stay here for a good 6-7 hours. So later on tonight I'll start it up and then put it back in its spot. But for right now, it's just going to stay where it is. And if you do get some water in there, like I said, if you have to leave right away, throw some stuff in there because you don't want that water to get sucked up. But for me, it's just going to be perfectly fine. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Again, this is an engine detail. Right now, we're about to dry it up. and blow out the cracks. Alright you guys, if you can hear me, here's the tool hooked up to the air compressor, and it's gonna get loud, but so yeah, so just do that to the whole thing like I did. As you can see, water was flying everywhere. So what you do now is you get your towel back, your microfiber towel, and you just finish drying off the big plastics, and then wait a little bit, and then come back outside, and then spread your dressing on. So make it look beautiful. So what we'll do is we'll just end this right here. We'll put it on pause, and come back and I'll dry it off again, and then we'll put the dressing on and I'll show you the final product. So the final product. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so this is the final product. You can see it's all done. Some water is still dripping, but that's okay because this dressing that I put on is water soluble, I think I want to say. So anything that drips on is just like wax, I'll bead right off. So that's it, but I mean, much better looking than it was. Again, this is all nice and clean, the way a car should be. So, I like the shine, so I don't really take off that much coating, but this is not, again, this ain't Armor All and stuff, so this is okay. But, you know, we'll just make it look nice. Again, this will all dry as the day goes on. But now this stuff will also repel dirt and dust and stuff will just wash off easily instead of having to use, even though I will use that all-purpose cleaner, it will be a lot easier than what it was. Like I said, this car is 86,300 miles, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time it was ever cleaned under here. So that's it guys, stay tuned. Pretty soon we'll be doing headlight restoration, exhaust tips, and today the car will be getting another wash. I'll be doing a follow-up video on the interior and the wash, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.